गाइस आवाज आ रही है, आवाज आ रही है। लो लो लो। अरे अरे रामलाल, भाई इसके बाद खेलेगा क्या तू? आ जाए, हज़ार्ड को भी ट्राई कर लेते हैं, कैसा खेल रहा है। अरे यार, ये क्या हो गया है पावर शिफ्ट को? मैंने सोचा मार देगा। हट। रुक जा, नया एपिसोड खेल रहा हूँ, खत्म कर लो। हक दिया, हक दिया, हक दिया, हक दिया। यार ये बंदा भाई एक गोल मार के खुश हो जाता है। अरे मेरा इंटरनेट ही नहीं चल रहा था रामलाल। 3 4 बार तो मैंने ओबीएस को कट करके फिर से ऑन किया, तब जाके चालू हुआ इंटरनेट, पता नहीं क्या हुआ। बट वो रनिंग शॉट मारना होगा। अरे भाई भाई भाई, क्या ड्रिबल किया भाई भाई भाई। हालैंड ऑन टॉप ब्रो। नाइस। हमारा और एक दोस्त आ चुका है, नफीस भाई। अरे नफीस, कुछ मिला भी कि नहीं? तुम ओपन किए या नहीं? इसको, रामलाल को तो भाई हजार ही मिल गई एक स्पिन में। अरे अरे अरे। यार मैंने, यार ये तो बहुत ज्यादा अच्छी खेल रहा है भाई। तुम्हारा सबसे वन टच हो गया है, वर्टिकल ठीक करो। हाँ हाँ, तो हम सोच रहे हैं भाई, बस थोड़ा सेटअप समझ लिए कैसे करना है। वही तो डेक से पूछ रहे हैं, और रोज ही नहीं पूछ पा रहे हैं। क्या ही बोले भाई। सोच तो हम भी वही रहे कि वर्टिकल करें तो ज्यादा रीच मिलेगा, बंदे आएंगे थोड़ा ज्यादा। हाँ यार, ये गलत बात है भाई। बैक पासेस भाई। देख 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 ले भाई, देख ले रामलाल, देख ले भाई। देख रहा है इसको? बैक पासेस का काम है क्या? अरे ये क्या पार्ट दिया देखो। आज लगता है नायब खुश हो जाएगा जीत के। क्या पीला हरा कर दिया भाई मेरे को। हम्म, हम्म। लेट मी ट्राई दिस। भाई कोई प्लेयर खोले ही नहीं भाई मैंने। मैं सोच रहा हूँ एक ही बार में जितना मिल रहा है सब एक ही बार में। ना मिले तो भी सही, मिल जाए तो भी सही। हमारे रामलाल भैया को मिला एक बार। ईडन हजार्ड ही मिल गया सीधा। अरे अरे, क्या हो रहा है मेरे ग्लास में? देखो 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 भाई, देखो 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 देखो। भाई गोल घूम गए भाई। आज नायब ज्यादा खुश हो जाएगा। तो मीडियम पे ही रखना होगा, टमाटर पे रखना होगा। टमाटर एडवांस में प्लान किया रहा है। भाई इजी गोल नहीं मारा दे। डाउनफॉल इज रियल। रामलाल आ जाओ, तुम आ जाओ। आ जाओ खेलते हैं, देखते हैं कैसा खेल रहा है। ये गेम भाई बहुत बेकार गेम। आई डोंट नो व्हाट रीजन। मैंने स्पेनिश लीग लिया भाई। मैंने मैड्रिड सिलेक्ट किया। आ जाओ रामलाल। 00673518। विनायक हफ्ते भर खुश रहेगा पता है। ओ हो यही पे है भाई। बोलो इतना चल रहा। बोल रहा हूँ ये ठीक है जा रहा है इसमें। कोई और खेलेगा क्या? कुछ क्या खेलना है क्या भाई? नहीं नायब तू ही आ जा घर आने के। हो गया इसका स्टार्ट है भाई ग्रुप में मतलब लेके डालना चाहिए। वो 20 वाला। आ जाओ गोल्डन गोल ही कर देते हैं। आ जाओ। बट भाई जेन्युइन मारना है। ये नहीं कि हाँ मैं जाके गोल मार दूं फिर से वैसे नहीं। इफ यू स्कोर और एल्स आई स्कोर। थी ना यार थी थी थी। एक गेम जीता है इतना खुश। साल तुझे इतना इतना गोल से हराया मैंने। और तू देख ले कितना अटक रहा था ये। अच्छा खेला भाई यार वैसे। पता नहीं क्या हो रहा था मुझे। डिमोटिवेट हो जाऊंगा भाई मत कर ऐसा। आ जाओ ठीक है भाई। एक गोल चाहिए। अरे एल्ड पर रिव्यू आ रहा भाई तेरा। तेरा चैट ही नहीं ध्यान से जा। थोड़ा गाली को टर्न करे सर। नहीं तो आपको ऑटोमेटिकली। आ जाओ उसके भाई। आ जाओ एक गोल्डन। इसके बाद और एक खेलते हैं ना अब हाँ? एक एक गेम और एक गेम। देखते हैं कौन जीतता है। अब तू इतना मेहनत कर ही रहा है तो फिर ट्राई कर लेते हैं। पता नहीं भाई क्या हुआ था क्या एडवांस में विकेट था मेरा फेंट कमांड। मेरी डिफेंडिंग खराब ना हो जाए। मैं इतना अच्छा डिफेंड कर लेता भाई। फिर मेरा गेम खराब हो जाएगा। भाई इसका टीम देखना भाई। अरे अरे ट्रिपलेट से कुछ काका। हाँ नाइस। मैच खेलेगा ना तो इसके बाद। और थोड़ा केयरफुल रहना पड़ेगा क्योंकि प्लेयर्स बहुत ज्यादा भाग रहे हैं। ये मॉड्यूल सही आ रहा है ना या स्लो आ रहा है? गाइस इफ एनीबॉडी कैन शेयर। सॉरी मेट। नया तो खेलेगा क्या? हेलो हेलो। नया भाई, अब खेलेंगे क्या? कुछ रामलाल भाई तू खेलेगा तो तू ही आ जा। एक बार ग्रुप चेक करते हैं क्या भाई इसमें। अरे भाई भाई ऐड का मैसेज डाल रहा है भाई, क्या बन रहा है भाई तू? तू भयंकर है भाई, तू भयंकर है। अच्छा, तब तक मैं एक गेम और खेल लेता हूँ हाँ? साले तभी मेरा मैं सोचू लैग क्यों कर रहा था। तू चार्ज करके आना है, तू चार्ज करके आता मैं तुझे बताता हूँ। भाई गोल्डन गोल ही है, टेंशन मत लो। गोल्डन गोल ही है उसे हाँ। मेरा लैग तभी हो रहा था भाई जब सब मैं तेरा साले 1% चार्ज पे खेलता है तू। शर्म नहीं है तुझे? हाँ आजा खेल लेता है। मैं सोच रहा हूँ मेरा इंटरनेट लैग हो रहा है, थोड़ी देर पहले स्ट्रीम ऑन नहीं हो रहा था, इस वजह से मेरा इंटरनेट लैग हो रहा है। नहीं मगर मेरा भाई इतना खतरनाक बन गया है कि 1% पे खेल रहा है। अरे भाई हो जाएगा, टेंशन मत ले। अभी टाइम है भाई, नेक्स्ट वीक भी है, उसका नेक्स्ट वीक भी है। आराम आराम से करो, इतना स्ट्रेस मत लो। और अगर कुछ रैंडम मिला जो नहीं चाहिए था तो और मूड खराब हो जाएगा। और अरे यार व्हाट वाज दैट? भाई मुझे कमेंट्री नहीं पसंद भाई, दिमाग खराब होता है मेरा। जब से डाउनलोड किया है तब तक नहीं, पहला ही गेम खेल, अरे भाई भाई भाई। अबे तू इंटरनेट इंटरनेट लैग की वजह से या फोन लैग की वजह से जीता है, समझा? तू एक बार और खेल लियो मेरे साथ। मैं सोच रहा हूँ मेरा इंटरनेट लैग हो रहा होगा इसलिए मैं कुछ बोल नहीं रहा था। देख रहा है कैसे आ रहा है? वैसे भी मन भूल गया तो भी। रामलाल आ रहे हो भाई? आ जाओ। अच्छा चल ठीक है, मैं एक्सक्यूज दे रहा हूँ ना, रामलाल से पूछ ले। रामलाल मैंने बताया कि नहीं भाई, क्या ऐसा सब हो रहा है भाई, इंटरनेट लैग हो रहा था, तभी तो मैं इतना लेट हो गया ना। ठीक है, अभी कमेंट्री ऑन तो हो जाएगा मेरे हिसाब से। थोड़ा सा क्यों ला दिए भाई? तू के कौन है? क्यों भाई? देख ले भाई, देख ले रामलाल भाई, देख ले अपने के बारे में क्यों बोल रहा है। 00769816। आ जाओ आ जाओ रामलाल, देखते हैं तुम्हारे ईडन हजार्ड में कितना गिरी है। 10 मिनट का मैच खेलते हैं। लाल वंश ब्रो, भाई 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 भाई, मी टू ब्रो। अरे नैप तूने ओपन के कुछ मिला विला कि नहीं? ब्रो भाई, भाई वो आज आज लेगा भाई तेरी, मुझे तो लगता है भाई। यार, भाई इसके पास एक और पुराना ईडन ईडन हजार्ड है शायद, वंश है तुम्हारे पास, शायद से तो एक और ईडन हजार्ड है। अनपढ़ बिना महीना कौन। अच्छा, तो ईडन हजार्ड किसमें मिला था? अरे भाई मैं रोज ही लेता हूँ इसकी, अरे भाई भाई भाई, हेल्प मिला कुछ नहीं मिला भाई, वही भाई, नसीब खराब है इसलिए मैं कुछ ओपन नहीं करा बता। मैं चाहता हूँ मुझे मिले रोनाल्डीनो, नहीं तो गोलकीपर मिल जाए तो भी मैं खुद मतलब दुखी तो नहीं होऊंगा, चलो ठीक है, अफसोस नहीं होगा मुझे, चलो कुछ नया प्लेयर मिला।
Welcome to
अपन मिल जाए तो
those
काम हो
who
जाएगा।
have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands.
कमेंट्री
This
का
really
साउंड आ रहा है
is the place
अभी?
to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me
मैं
to
तो ओपन
offer
ही नहीं कर
his
रहा इसलिए तो भाई,
expertise.
मूड
Well,
खराब है तो
thank you
मैच
very
चला था
much,
खेल
Mr.
लेता हूँ, गेम
Drury,
ही डिलीट
and
कर देता हूँ।
hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up,
मैं
and we'll
दूंगा
be
टेक्स्ट
getting
को भाई, कोई
underway
खोलना है खोल
very
दे, मिले
soon.
मिले नहीं मिले नहीं मिले भाई।
So straight into the action. And
उड़ी
there's
उड़ी
the
उड़ी
shot! And there's an
आज
early
उड़ी
warning shot across the bow.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Pass somewhat off target.
For the ultimate model of consistency and longevity, there is the perfect example in front of us.
Yeah, Javier Zanetti goes on forever, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, that's why they call him the tractor. He
अरे
just
यार,
ploughs on and on with boundless
बोला भी
energy.
Subimendi. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. This looks promising. Oh, he's all alone. Big chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
भाई तू फ्रॉक ड्रॉप दे रहा है क्या भाई? तुझे भी नहीं मिलेगा, ये क्या मतलब हुआ भाई?
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner.
ये तो बड़ा
There
गलत बात है भाई.
first. Stam gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter.
तो दोस्तों भाई, तो अपने दोस्त के लिए अच्छा चाहते थे वाला बुरा चाहते थे.
Plays the ball back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
And here's a
Really
decent
nice
chance!
अरे भाई मार
Goal,
गई.
Paris Saint-Germain! A
It's
finish
good,
of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Paris Saint-Germain have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Subimendi. And it's Subimendi. Davids eases the ball away from him. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's
Tries a
अरे
shot!
यार नहीं.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
गलती कर दी.
Kante clears it away. Davids. Can he finish?
अरे
Rummenigge gets flagged offside.
ऐसा फूट गया भाई अंदर. क्या एडगर डेविस सॉरी. क्या करता है? तू रुक भाई, तू देखते रह.
Rummenigge.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
It's anyone's ball now. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Played into space. Subimendi. And it's Eto'o.
मैं डिवाइस में थोड़ा दम तोड़ रहा हूँ, जैसे फील हो रहा
That's going across goal.
है. मैं डिवाइस
Can take attempts a clearance. It's their second corner of the game. Impressive jump.
अच्छा शूट था भाई.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, he's having a go.
भाई देख
It's bounced back off the post. And he's following up.
क्या बोलूं, क्या बोलूं.
So, third corner of the game.
Let me try that once again. भाई सेफ कैसे हुआ है? डीडा है शायद. हाँ डीडा ही है इसके पास. लेफ्ट राइट हो गया है.
Eto'o! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Baresi. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Hazard. Del Piero. Del Piero!
क्या हो
And
रहा है भाई
that's
मेरे
a
साथ?
good
डाउनफॉल
finish.
लग रहा है, आ गया भाई। बंद बंद करके जाना पड़ेगा मुझे।
Two to the good, and they are
डाउनफॉल इज
purring,
रियल।
absolutely purring. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it
देखो
have
वो
been
बुखार हुआ है,
to
मुझे
get
हो जाएगा।
across it or overhit it? Perfection.
अगर फीलिंग में
Paris
तो
Saint-Germain are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh, good take in a good area. Batistuta. Rummenigge. And Mateus. Can he get it through? Oh, important in. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
भाई ब्लेड भाई वो कैसे मार दिया मुझे भी समझ नहीं आ रहा भाई।
So let's get the ball rolling.
जैसे तैसे
I
मार।
think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And here's the chance to counter. Looking for options for movement. Now, can they get him away? Del Piero showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Batistuta. Well read. The danger is averted. And he's gone looking for safety.
That's going in strongly.
Well, that has not gone well. And he's there to make the challenge. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Rijkaard concedes a free kick for that. And that's going to be a booking.
हाँ भाई दोनों 3-0 मार के चले जाओ भाई। जब थोड़ा फोकस करना पड़ेगा।
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Robertson has it out wide and in space. Ball in towards the mid. And a header! Off the post! Baresi clears without hesitation. He's going for goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Munich are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
More and more pressure on the ball here. And it's Eto'o looking for the run. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Robertson got a long way forward to join the... And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Robertson is offering a right smile there.
देखना भाई 15 से नीचे शूट नहीं होगा भाई मेरा लिटरली 15 से
Corner
नीचे
number
शूट नहीं
4
होगा।
coming up here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mateus, Rummenigge, and this is Eto'o. Subimendi, looking to play him in. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Zanetti. Davids. Rummenigge. Plays a sharp little ball here. Looking for the far post. He's rising! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Del Piero. Oh, this is a terrific run.
That's good play from him.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Eto'o. Look at this. He's having a pop! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Zanetti. For Conte. Passing is crisp and sharp. Hazard. There's the shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
You could tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
Added Subimendi. Always onto this. Oh, nicely intercepted. Davids. Pelé. Conte. Davids pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Oh, that's well spotted. And that's really well manoeuvred.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
And here's Eto'o.
Pepe
did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Courtois gets his hands on it and the danger is averted.
Stam really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
It's a promising position. Oh, he's been caught. He's had a shot! And that is as much as we have time for. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment.
भाई एक बार दोबारा आन लो यार मुझे थोड़ी टेस्टिंग करनी है मेरे ही प्लेयर हग रहे हैं या फिर सच में हग रहे हैं मैं हग रहा हूँ एक बार और प्लीज हेल्प ना भाई भाई तो मैं हग रहा हूँ दिन छोटा ना कर लाड ले जाते लेवल फिर से आ रहा है भाई आना आना और एक बार आना आना रामा अच्छा खेल रहा था आना टाइम कम कर रहा हूँ अरे गेम स्टार्ट हो गया अच्छा खेल रहा है भाई तू नेशनल लेवल पे ऐसे आ रहा है हाँ भाई ठीक भाई मीनू ब्रो मीनू बुरा तो लग रहा है भाई मुझे। मैं इतना गंदा कैसे खेल सकता हूँ?
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
इसके बाद मैं तेरे साथ दिखूंगा जरूर।
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're very much on the way now. And he's forced to go back. And it's Del Piero. Well, we just know, of course, what an excellent goalkeeper Dida is. Indeed, some consider him to be right up there amongst the elite.
Yeah, towering, and someone who always has great presence. For me, he just always seems relaxed and in tune with everything that's going on. A true great.
Oh, just skips past his man. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Gets a good foot in there. And this is Hazard. And he shoots! And he's done it!
What a super start. A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
मजा आ रहा है। हाँ ये चलेगा तो बड़ी हाँ हो गया भाई। नया देख इसको क्या हो गया भाई। फॉर्मेशन तो बड़ा मतलब है। देख किसका पैसा।
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Opts for safety. Rafael Varane. Azar. Del Piero. And he's there to make the challenge. Del Piero. Shapes to shoot! Goal! They are purring, truly purring. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and...
Oh, what a mistake! Takes the shot! And he's there to belt it away. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. And it's Del Piero. Oh, delightful ball. Goes for a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Oh, okay.
Munich are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And here's Batistuta. And there's the shot! It's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? And he whipped. Impressive jump! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Batistuta. Batistuta! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Referee's given a throw. Rijkaard. Played into space. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Eto'o. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And Oh, it's hit the post! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Munich really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Can he get on the end of this? Quality ball. And it's Azar. Del Piero is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Now this could be a chance. Oh, what a ball! Stam with a fine tackle. Rijkaard. Kante cuts it out. Stam. Batistuta. And Mateus. Kante has created one goal already. Del Piero. He's found a way through. Davids, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And this is Batistuta. Tries a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
I can't see him.
Rijkaard. Subimendi. Robertson. And here's Batistuta. Mateus. Mateus has the space to scheme. And we have our very first corner. Batistuta! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Baresi. It's a searching pass. Nice physical challenge. Rijkaard. So, a temporary halt to the action. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
And the boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now
ठीक है
to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
So that's how it
ठीक है
stands
आपको
at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. We're on the move again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
what can I say man
Azar looking understandably energised after his goal. Added Subimendi. Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
आया
Chance here to counter.
ये मत
That's just
करो
playing it safe and simple.
Robertson. Now it's Eto. Threads one in. Oh, he's found support out wide. Dida deals with that nice and simple.
Munich clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And here's Batistuta. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that's a decent
Oof,
chance! Oh,
at
good
last I
finish!
got a goal
Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. So smooth, a signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about...
Batistuta! It's bounced back off the
अरे यार
post.
दूसरा भी आया था भाई क्या
Oh,
भाई
that wasn't the worst effort in the world. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times.
Munich have certainly changed the dynamic, but I'm not quite sure whether we're going to get patience or impatience now.
And he's found a way. It's
Oof,
Asa!
भाई
Oh, fantastic! About as smooth as it gets. A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And now he has 2. Paris Saint-Germain go up by 2 and are looking good.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Played in by Eto. Cleared away. Azar. Mateus. Picked out brilliantly. Davids!
अब
And collective relief etched
अरे
on
उसी
the
के साथ खेल रहा हूँ
faces
ना
of the defenders.
उसी के साथ खेल रहा हूँ वही खेलता है 3 गोल मार दिए भाई इसने
Rijkaard. Subimendi. And here's Mbappe. And it's Conte. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Stam clears it away. Eto. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Hazard. And he's chosen to go back. Just about up to 75 minutes. Davids. Now it's Eto. That is good alertness. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Eto. Swings in across. And that's the keeper's ball. Rijkaard. And here's Batistuta. Zanetti makes the interception. Del Piero. And it's Robertson. Looking to play him in. And this is Eto'o. Good read, needed to be. Subimendi. That is good pressure. And Batistuta! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just one down, as opposed to two.
And here's Eto'o. Rijkaard.
Tell players right. Ball in
Rijkaard
today.
running with the ball.
एक बार गेम डाटा क्लियर
Baresi. And that is a little undercooked.
हो रहा है.
Rummenigge. Subimendi. Mbappe. And this is Del Piero. Mateus. Batistuta. 1 minute to add according to the board. Zanetti swings in across.
वाह वाह क्या हेडर मारा भाई क्या हेडर मारा क्या ही क्लियर किया है.
It's their second corner of the game.
अच्छा है भाई मेरा फेस बहुत 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 बुरा लगता है.
Mbappe is and the referee brings it to a close. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this...
अब इंटरनेशनल प्लेयर जा रहा. वाह भाई. स्नैप खेलेगा क्या? हाँ हाँ मुझे भी फील हो रहा है थोड़ा अंडरग्राउंड जाना होगा. हो गया मेरा फील हो गया भाई फील हो गया जस्ट फील हुआ है भाई. हट जाना चाहिए इंडस्ट्री से. स्नैप खेलेगा क्या? हाँ ना बोल दे. तू खेलेगा तो मैं गेम और खेलूंगा तेरे साथ. नहीं तो फिर मैं जा रहा हूँ डिवीजन मैचेस. रुक जा तुम काट के फिर से बना. जंगल का जा रहा है इसमें मैच. अगली धुलाई स्नैप की होगी. अरे वाह भाई स्नैप आ रहा है क्या तू? भाई इतना मस्त खेला भाई तुमने. हाय बाय. अरे हो क्या चार्जिंग करो. चल ठीक है बाकी मैचेस खेल रहा हूँ. क्या बकचोदी लिखी है इन्होंने पता नहीं मुझे. 10 लाइव है. डिवीजन मैचेस खेलता हूँ, देखता हूँ कैसा जाता है।
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running.
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success is no accident. It takes hard work and perseverance.
And how he epitomised that attitude. He worked so hard to become a player so far ahead of everybody else.
He boasted a playing style that was so unique too. The first centre forward perhaps to drop back, use his vision, make those clever little late runs. He is, for me, the ideal teammate. The perfect blend of power, speed, athleticism, technique. Nobody.
And the shot! It's anyone's ball. Oh, he's been caught. And again!
Munich definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Mateus knocks it out wide. Mateus's delivery. Vitinha. He won't be happy with that one. Pelé. Mateus. And a chance! That's a decent clearance. He's being urged to shoot. Swings it. Oh, great!
गोल
He
आखिरकार भाई
scored!
गोल हो गया at last.
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the
हाँ
ball
दिया
the
है
way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have the
for
first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Now it's Eto. It's run loose here. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And they've got rid.
Manchester United definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Costa Curta. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Messi. Not the most accurate pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cannavaro. Tries to play it through. And he was quick to react. That's really well cleared. Rijkaard.
Munich can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Messi.
डिवीजन मिला
And he's only too happy to take that back. Pelé. Hakimi deals with that comfortably.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Scholes. And the referee has signalled for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half. So straight into the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. And it's Zanetti. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Cannavaro gets it away. Oh, they can break here. That is good alertness. Davids, just about up to the hour now. Great ball if he can get there. He is through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's found a way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Silvestre picks it up out wide. Silvestre made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. No way through. That's a shade optimistic. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now, that's well seen too. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once you've gone ahead. You're letting the opposition know that you can be got at, and they can so easily raise the pace and tempo to do just that.
Pelé? Oh, that's fabulous. Driven in.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Back where it came from. Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And a head off the post. And yes, it's there. And that takes him up to double figures. The first significant goal-scoring landmark. Rijkaard at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Fun. Wow. Pretty much. नए बाना तो बताना मेरे नायब अगर आएगा तो बताना भैया, खेलना होगा तो।
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here? Filippo Inzaghi, and the finish! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Was there ever any doubt?
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Can he finish? It's loose, and
भाई
there's a
इतना
race
अच्छा
for the
कोशिश
ball.
करने के बाद भी अगर
Well, a few of his
ऐसे हार
teammates
हो
are quite
तो कैसे
furious
चलेगा
with
भाई?
him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss
अरे
doesn't
डूबे
look
यहाँ
too
आके
amused
खेल रहा
either.
है, वाह वाह।
Rijkaard, and he's let fly. Oh, that was no routine save.
Rijkaard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Dembele. This looks promising. And that pass just didn't quite work. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And here's McAllister. It's Inzaghi! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Munich are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Good big chance!
तो
And that's a good finish. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Munich definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
And it's made its way to him. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo.
Pele! And he's heaved it away. Doué. Oh, this looks sharp.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
McAllister.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that signals the end of the first period. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat. And all of a sudden, things are looking pretty rosy. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Goals, goals and more goals. That's been the story of the half. The teams separated by the tiniest of margins at the break. So straight into the second half. Well, that is not the best ball. And it's
Very
Dembele!
nice.
Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Defending of the desperate variety. Tries from distance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, Red, nice interception.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Doué. Now it's Haaland. He can run onto that. And this is Pele.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Haaland. Mateus gets it away. Can he get on the end of this? That is good alertness.
Munich really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And this is Eto'o. That's a shade optimistic. Van Dijk. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Haaland. And he's got Haaland! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Zanetti crosses. Takes a shot! Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
What?
And now they can clear their lines. And this is Eto'o. Eto'o.
Munich clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Played out wide. Now that's well seen too. Mateus. He's having a hit! Now who's going to be first to the... And again! Oh, it's come loose. Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
It's their second corner of the game.
Number 13. Pele. Number 10. Eto'o. Coming on the field. Number 18.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. He's had a shot!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Tries to play it through. That's that, the end.
Yeah.
So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall
Yoo-hoo!
behind they
We
may
won.
have done, but they were having none of that. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
Well, what we've seen is a team that refuses to accept the game might have just got away from them. They stayed true to their style and turned this right on its head. This is a tremendous win.
खेलेगा क्या कोई? Hello guys. Anybody who wants to play? 1400 तो उल्टी हो गई है। मुझे खुजली हो रही है क्रिकेट कर क्या करूँ या नहीं करूँ? Should I open or not? Guys, chat में ओपन करना चाहिए या नहीं करना? या एक बार में पूरा आ जाए तब ओपन करूँ? हाँ whatever एक डिवीजन I don't think कोई खेले। रात सवेरे
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
David De Gea. He's one of the all-time great shot stoppers, Peter. His positioning is superb, and he always seems to pick the perfect moment to rush off his line. What I really like about him is the way he keeps his frame big to make life as difficult as possible for strikers. And the manager will be hoping for a few more clean sheets now that he's in the team.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Haaland receives it in a good position here, and the pass is intercepted. Rijkaard. This is a promising build-up. And he's picked out the run. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Mateus. Now it's Eto'o. Mateus. He is through here. Elects to cross. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. There could be trouble. Can he finish? It's in! And we have liftoff! And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Eto'o. Haaland, and he shoots!
Thank you for
And
the
he
goal.
hits the net! And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And yes, it's him again. So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, well measured. He's got away. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Lampard. Totti. Now it's Eto'o. Well read, nice interception. And here's Lampard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Zanetti. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Haaland's cross. De Gea claims it with safe hands. Quality ball. Aimed beyond the defence, and that is a little undercooked. Well seen, saw that coming. Now it's Haaland.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Knocks it out wide. Looking for options for movement. Well, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Chouameni. And that is the end of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Well, who could have predicted a scoreline like this after just 45 minutes? The sides separated by 2. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Oh, that's well spotted. It's not an especially good pass, that. Mateus. Looking to play him in. And he stands tall, impenetrable. It's Asa!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tries to get it clear.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Eto'o plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's been cut out. Well played. Rijkaard. Can he get on the end of this? Martinez! And it's in! Back within 1! They have them in their sights again! You don't keep those out. He just knew
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
It's a threatening ball.
अरे
Oh,
यार
that's
नहीं
horribly
नहीं नहीं
mistimed,
भाई
and it's given
मार दिया
penalty.
आउट
And
का
that
बॉल
is
है
a huge moment in the context of the game.
बॉल आउट कर दिया
Substitution on the field.
ठीक
Number
है किधर
21,
है
Erling Haaland,
This to be
तो
all
जीत के
square.
बता दो
is number 18.
A formality. We're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way
रुक
here.
जाओ ना मैच
Could have just held a little longer.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Passes short and sharp.
Los Angeles clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Shot,
थैंक्स मैट
surely! And that's a
आई थिंक
tiny
चांस दोगे
finish.
तो मैच खेलो ना
And again they hit the front. He'll take
ठीक है
that.
ना
Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now? Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Mateus. And that interception was... And
भाई
that's it.
क्या हो रहा है
Well, that
मेरे
was
दिमाग
close.
में
Both
भाई
sides playing their part in a great game of football.
मजा आ जाएगी तेरे साथ देख ना यार देख ले रैंकिंग देख ले भाई 1431 पता नहीं क्या हो रहा है फ्रेंडली में क्या हो रहा है पता नहीं मुझे कहाँ कहाँ चुप रहे हैं मेरा वाटर फ्रेंड ऑनलाइन है आराम करो ये मेरा स्कूल का फ्रेंड है अच्छा ना कम ऑन मैन प्लीज माय 7 भाई एक मिनट भाई मैच खत्म कर लो तो मैसेज कर देता हूँ जरूर सर्च करूँगा भाई थोड़ा वेट कर लो गाइस डोंट फॉरगेट टू लाइक दिस भाई अगर फैजान भाई अगर तुमको खेलना है तो खेल भी सकते हैं हम लोग इसके बाद एक मैच यू वांट टू प्ले आई वुड लव टू प्ले
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We're up and running then. And the pass is intercepted. Juve proves just a little bit too strong. Has a look up and drives it forward. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is towering header! He's delivered all right! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Eto'o, and he's intervened well there.
Manchester United genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack, variation, unpredictability. You know, that's always key to success.
Stam threads one in. Eto'o. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Great chance here from position A1. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Mateos!
अरे यार shit.
Oh, lots on that
थोड़ा
one,
सा और
but
जाना
he couldn't find the target.
would have been a good goal.
Pele. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Rijkaard. And Mateos. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's Messi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Silvestre did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Looking for the run.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pele. Mateos. So, what can they make of this? Eto'o. Plays a sharp little ball here. Some really good ball movement. Eto'o! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Looking to play him in. Now it's Rafinha.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That's it, 45 minutes up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half. The second half is up and running.
Munich can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
And it's Messi.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Munich clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, it's come to nothing. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Chance to deliver. And he gets rid in a hurry. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Pelé. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
La 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 la. तेरी नजरों का धुआं किया हाँ ब्रो हाँ मुझे याद है भाई जान भाई याद है 2 मिनट रुक जाओ भाई खत्म कर दो ये गेम हो ही गया भाई 70 मिनट हो गया बस 2 मिनट में यस ब्रो गेम खत्म कर लो भाई मुझे याद है देखना आप कर लिया अरे बाहर जल्दी भाई क्या कर रहा है हारने से बंदे स्कीम लगाने लगते हैं भाई कुछ अजीब सा ही देख भाई तेरे से वेट कर रहा था यस ब्रो यस
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Erling Haaland. Coming on to replace him.
Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press.
Substitution.
And he's being shifted off it. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once you've gone ahead. You're letting the opposition know that you can be got at, and they can so easily raise the pace and tempo to do just that.
Now that's well seen too. Now it's Pelé.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Kukçu. Rijkaard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Eto'o picks it up out wide. And it's claimed by the keeper. Pass is just off target.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Tries a
अरे
shot!
भाई 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 क्या बचा है 2 बंदे
No,
मिलते भाई.
just not quite. And we're done. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was
हेलो
tense.
भाई.
The two sides separated by the game's...
और वेलकम टू द चैट ब्रो. करो भाई करो. देखता हूँ भाई अपना वीडियो कि कैसी है आपको. भाई और किसी की आईडी अगर देखनी है तो बता दो भाई. मैं सर्च करके बता रहा हूँ अभी. नेवर कौन सा रिव्यू. सही है यार. टूबी में भी अच्छा टीम के पास. साला ज्यादातर पीयूटीडब्ल्यू ही है. गोलकीपर एक अच्छा और ले लो फिर हो जाएगा. पॉपट भी है. गुड टीम भाई. अभी वाला ओपन नहीं किया भाई. और कोई किसी को अगर खेलना हो मेरे से 1v1 फ्रेंडली चैट में बताए भाई. नहीं फ्रेंडली. नायब इसको ओपन कर दिया रहने दो. एक ही बार इसको बोलूंगा. इसको बोलूंगा अपन. मैं तो सोच रहा हूँ उसी से ओपन करवाऊँ. तेरा है मेरे. एक बार में 16-17 दो बार खत्म. पिज्जा. आजा आजा नायब और एक बार आजा. ठीक है. जान भाई टू हिट द लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब बटन भाई. इनवाइट किया तुझे इनवाइट किया. मैं अपने सेंटर फॉरवर्ड को देता रहता हूँ. ट्राई कर. पुराने फॉरवर्ड खतरे हो गया. तो लेकर लेट्स गो ब्रो. देखते हैं. तेरी नजरों का जाने किया है. अरे क्या हो गया भाई? रेडी करो भाई। पता नहीं कहाँ। डॉट 7। हाँ भाई, खेल सकते हैं भाई। मैंने आईडी डबल तो अरे अरे भाई, पूरे भाई प्रो प्लेयर भाई। अभी ओपन किया तो कुछ मिला है क्या भाई? कोई नया प्लेयर? वो जो नया पैक आया उसमें से? आ जाओ जाओ, रूम बना रहा हूँ। ज्वाइन हो। जीरो ट्रिपल वन डबल थ्री नाइन सेवन। गाइस, डू हिट द लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब बटन। जितने भी लोग देख रहे हैं, अगर आपको थोड़ा भी मजा आ रहा हो, डू हिट द लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब बटन। ठोक दो वहाँ डाल के ना। आ जाओ ब्रो। डी गॉट 7। अबे साले, तुझे इनवाइट किया, तू ऑन ही नहीं करा मैच, क्या करूं मैं? मैं बैठा हूँ, अब स्टार्ट करेगा, अब स्टार्ट करेगा भाई। मैं रेडी करके बैठा हूँ, तू रेडी नहीं कर रहा है। इतने देर कौन वेट कर रहा था भाई? सेटिंग करके अब तो आराम से गेम पॉज करके सेटिंग करने लग जाता है। पता नहीं क्या कौन सी सेटिंग करते हो भाई तुम लोग, मुझे ये समझाना पहले। कौन सा स्कीम लगाते हो भाई? जादू टोना करने जाते हो क्या बीच में? भाई रेडी करो भाई। पीसी प्लेयर्स कहाँ थे तेरी टीम में इतने दिन से? खेल तो रहे थे ना सारे प्लेयर्स। काल किसको रखा था? मुझे ही समझा रहा है भाई। वाह वाह, मतलब क्या मतलब हुआ है? मजाक है क्या? मैं सोच रहा हूँ अब स्टार्ट करेगा, अब स्टार्ट करेगा भाई। बंदे आके अपना आईडी डाल रहे कि भाई चेक माई आईडी, चेक माई आईडी। रुक जा, ये मैच खत्म करके फिर से इनवाइट कर दूंगा। मैं सोच रहा हूँ तू स्टार्ट करेगा भाई। रुक जा, मैच खत्म। हाँ, 6 मिनट तो लगेंगे बस। भाई सामने वाला प्रो प्लेयर
Hello
भाई,
and welcome
प्रो।
one and all. The atmosphere
आईडी
building
देखिए
very
भाई।
nicely here.
यूआईडी
Gorgeous,
मजा
gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the
दिखाता हूँ,
noise
टीम
is
दिखाता
fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim
हूँ। ये देख।
Beglin.
Glad to be
और
here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
भाई भाई भाई।
Well, it looks like a big
काफी है।
game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle.
Well, Peter, I reckon Dragan Stojkovic will be important here.
Yeah, he's not the biggest necessarily, Jim, I suppose, but he is a multi-dimensional player.
Yeah, I think he'll have a busy time going past opponents. I think he has a great ability to play anywhere across the front line and deliver key passes at the right moments. So that makes him stand out.
And his tendency is, of course, as his coaches have said, to keep things simple and to be utterly unselfish.
Yeah, it's certainly
सुआरेस
known
चचा
for
ने
that too, and
पकड़ ले
quite a
लिया।
rare gift in a player so technically accomplished.
Stam
ऑफसाइड।
calmly anticipates. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Knocks it into space. That's a shade optimistic. Rijkaard. Quality ball. Pele. And it's Zanetti. And there's green grass ahead of him. It's Pele! Oh, the ball's... And it's come back out to him. They've scored! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And it's Azar. Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, that's well spotted. Mateus. Manchester United are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan.
Good
read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That looks a decent ball. And he's picked out the run. And the shot! And there's a goal! Manchester United are back on level terms. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Chance for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Manchester United have their lead.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell.
One takes a shot! He's got a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Simplicity itself.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
It is compelling, this. And that signals the end of the first period. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
So a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2. The second half is up and running. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Stojkovic. Aimed beyond the defence. That is a crunching tackle. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Pele is there and he can get that clear. And he's picked it up out wide. Big chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Zanetti. And it's Zanetti.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Guardiola. Stojkovic. Luis Suarez. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Rijkaard. Luis Suarez on 2 now and looking for 3. Oh, he's found support out wide. Shot a goal! Corner number 2 then.
कॉर्नर मिल गया हाँ रेडी नहीं हो गया what the hell नहीं ट्राई में मिला भाई बोल दिया क्या तुमने पूरा
Out towards the flank. Tries
तो
one from
भाई
range. What a hit. The save was firm.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Stam promptly onto that, and that is that. Mateus. Messi. Guardiola. To Messi. That's a cute ball. Great ball, and he's in here. Shoots!
अरे यार भाई
Goal!
क्या
Manchester
गोल गया
United! And they get themselves in front! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Manchester United with the lead.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
And this is Luis Suarez. And this is Luis Suarez. And he's quick to snatch it back.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Now it's Luis Suarez. And that's been slipped through. Oh, he's burst through. Azar! Now, who's going to be first? Oh, he's been caught napping. In he goes again.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that will be it. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all...
Very well played one. तेरी बातें सुन के मुझे ही मन कर रहा है क्या करूं ओपन करूं F should I open the pack तू अब बोल रहा है कि 8 स्पिन मिला है ये तो बंद कर रहा है एक बार में 10 देखते हैं अरे 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 कुछ नहीं हाँ, L साले के जवान लगी भाई इधर नहीं मिला भाई थर्ड तेरा स्पिन पानी में पापा अब रोहान दिखा रहा हूँ अभी zero consummating some players are here also but one or two okay. मैं साले तेरे से पूछा तो तू जल्दी टाइप नहीं कर सकता था। साले नायक, तेरी वजह से एक भी कुछ पूछा मुझे। खेलेगा तो नायब तो खेलेगा क्या? और एक रूम बना रहा हूँ मैं आज। ऑनलाइन तो आजा भाई। भाई थैंक्स मेट। यहाँ दिखा नहीं रहे ना, देख लेते हैं। नहीं, अब आया। भाई अब कुछ सेटिंग मत करने लगी हो प्लीज। क्या तुझे अब ये भाई फिर क्यों भाई, क्यों गायब क्यों? तुझ पे कितना मुझे प्यार था, आशिकों से एक दूर मैं तुझको तेरे बिना छोड़ दे। तो ना यार, क्या लगता है तुझे कौन जीतेगा? ऑब्वियसली तू ही जीतेगा, मुझे भी यही फील हो रहा है। तो अच्छा खेलता है।
Welcome to those
हाँ,
who have joined us all here on a
क्या
beautiful,
लगता है
clear
तुझे
evening.
जीत
The
पाएगा?
conditions contributing to a
Will
fantastic
you
atmosphere in
win
the
the
stands.
game?
This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Eto!
अरे अरे अरे,
Oh,
पेट्रोल से मारा, कतरे
nearly,
से बॉल
but
बढ़ा।
not quite.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he's there to clear it. Mateus. And he's quick to get rid. Zanetti. Rijkaard deals with that comfortably. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung proves just a little bit too strong. He is through here. Good decision by the keeper. Got that exactly right. De Gea did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And it's Batistuta. Now it's Park Ji-sung. He's found a way through. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Haaland. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pass somewhat off target. Pelé.
स्पीड बूस्ट मारना छोड़ना होगा जी, जबरदस्ती स्पीड।
Davids, nicely weighted ball. He's shifting through the gears here. And he whips it in.
Oh, क्या हुआ
It's hit
भाई?
the upright.
What
And
was
it's been
that,
hooked
mate?
away. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, this is shapes to
हाँ,
shoot. There it
भाई
is.
वो easy goal था, क्या किया वहाँ पे पता
Pressure,
नहीं भाई।
what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Diouf. Chance for a shot!
What was that?
And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Diouf, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. He's had a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Davids! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Davids probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Davids looking to pass their way up the pitch. Over to the right flank. And it's half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half.
क्या मैं जीत पाऊंगा ये गेम? ओपोनेंट का टीम देखो, ये देखो ओपोनेंट स्टिल बंदा खेलता है, पुराना प्लेयर है।
So right back into the action.
Munich definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Well, that is one way to stop him. He shifted it to the flank. Guardiol. Oh, this looks sharp. Still just a single goal between the sides. Oh, shooting chance!
Oh,
And a neat finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pele picks it up out wide. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And this is Eto'o, driving through the middle. And he shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Simplicity itself.
And the first thing...
Big chance! Lacking in accuracy. And this is Eto'o. Silvestre is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Terrific effort! And that is a truly outstanding save. And they win it back again. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's worked it through. And a
अरे
chance!
यार
He was certain to
कौन था
score.
भाई ये?
It is an inexplicable miss.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team
ये तो
commits
कभी कभी
too
इतना
many
गंदा
numbers
होता है ना भाई,
forward. You can't help but leave
नहीं
some
करता
gaps.
किसी बोलो भी
That's a
भाई
lovely,
भाई
neat pass. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Well read, nice interception. Kvaratskhelia. Great vision.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he welcomes it in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
There will be 3 minutes added
Board
time.
shows there will be 3 extra minutes.
Munich have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Right. And time is up. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Eto'o taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Munich definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
हाँ भाई हाँ रोल है कॉल आ गया था इंटरनेट खराब हो गया था मधुमेह चला गया था कर ले भाई कोई खेलेगा क्या और हेलो गाइस एनीवन वांट्स टू प्ले हारता है भाई मानता ही नहीं कि हाँ हार गया मैं या फिर कुछ मान ले भाई कि हाँ हार गया खत्म ये रोना क्या है कि हाँ ये हो गया वो पूरी भर स्टार्ट पॉइंट परचेज वैसे कर रहा हूँ आ जाओ भाई रूम बना रहा हूँ आ जाओ और ऑफ कोर्स भाई तुझे खुश होना चाहिए रोनाल्डीनियो क्यों नहीं खिलाया तू कौन सी आईडी में मिला? मेन आईडी में मिला ना रोनाल्डो? तूने खिलाया था रोनाल्डो को? पार्टी तो बनती है। तूने उतारा कहाँ रोनाल्डो को? गेम में डाला था? क्यों नहीं डाला भाई? येलो फॉर्म में था तो उससे क्या ही फर्क पड़ता है भाई, बेटर खेलेगा फिर भी। पीओटीडब्ल्यू से लाख गुना बेटर खेलेगा, येलो फॉर्म में भी रहेगा तो भी। बस रेड में लाइट, मतलब ऑरेंज। आ जाओ भाई, आ जाओ। किसको खेलना था? वॉट एंड नाइट। आ जाओ भाई। भाई मैं दुखी हूँ भाई, तेरा तेरा भक्का लग गया भाई, तेरा खोल लिया भाई, कुछ नहीं था। हाँ हाँ, लेकिन जादू को मैं करता हूँ साला, तू जो बोलता है वही हो जाता है। कुछ नहीं मिलेगा तो तुझे भी नहीं मिला, अब मैं तुझे दिखा के नहीं खोल रहा भाई। मैं अच्छा खासा दे रहा था किसी और को, बेकार में मैंने खोल दिया। हट, आ जाओ भाई। कहाँ हो भाई? वॉट एंड नाइट। 0121। अबे भाई, तू मुझे भी तो बोलना था कि सिंगल स्पिन मार। ये लगा तो 10 मार रहा है, मैंने भी मार दिया। हाँ, या स्टार्ट करते हैं भाई। वॉट एंड नाइट भाई, लाइक और सब्सक्राइब कर देना भाई। पहले और उसके बाद भी पूछा था कि भाई सिंगल स्पिन में मिला ना, फिर 10 मारे। खुजली है भाई। मुझे लगा धोनी बोला कि एक बार तो मिलेगा मिलेगा। मुझे कुछ नहीं मिला। कुछ भाई, अगर ब्लैक एनिमेशन आ जाते हैं क्रेजी हो जाता। हालांकि तुझे मेन खुशी क्या हो रहा है पता है? मुझे कुछ नहीं मिला। मेन तुझे ये खुशी हो रहा है,
Well, what a sight
ये
this
अपना
is. A
खुशी कम हो
beautiful
रहा है। चल ठीक
evening
है,
and the
रोनाल्डो ठीक है।
promise of
मुझे
a
ज्यादा
match that
खुशी यहाँ
will
हो रहा है कि
really get
इसको
the
कुछ नहीं
juices
मिला।
flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
2 reasons for my happiness.
Things already rolling.
I can feel it, bro. I can feel it. What you are telling me.
They've
हाँ,
got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And a header! France are looking to go forward now.
पिछली बार मुझे बहुत कुछ मिला।
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come.
Mateus!
अरे
And it's hit
यार
the woodwork and out. Oh, and they really
बोल
should have
दो
been made to pay.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Edmilson. Mateus. Played over towards the opposite flank. And it's Nesta. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment. Ah, he's given it away. Tries to pass it through. He's on it. Can he get away? Real chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game.
कुछ ऐसा नया कोई मोड बना पर फिर देख रहा हूँ नया भी गाली दे रहा है तो फिर तो मोड बना
Impressive jump.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Silvestre. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Munich have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Silvestre is one whose deliveries we all know about. Back where it came from. That is great defending, so alert.
Eto'o really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking for the run. Now that's well seen too.
France definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Rijkaard. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. It's Eto'o! Off the post!
भाई
It's in! A goal at
इसको
a
ना भी
really
दिमाग
telling moment.
हट
Haaland
साले
at his
सीधे ना
razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on
दगाबाज है
anything.
भाई कोई दोस्त नहीं है
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
2 added minutes has
Deep
been in the
into stoppage time. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. De Jong.
भाई अगर कसम से बता रहा हूँ मुझे
And
कुछ
it's
नहीं मिला
half-time.
ठीक
There's
है
been no shortage
पर
of
दूर वाला पैक
industry
भी
or intent thus far.
दूर
A
मुझे
little
मिलने वाला है उसकी
inspiration
बताओ
and inventiveness perhaps
नहीं
the
मिला
only
मतलब
things lacking.
दूर सही
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Munich really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Goals, goals and more goals. That's been the story of the half. The team separated by the tiniest of margins at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
क्या हो गया भाई
A probing pass. Eto unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mateus. Still just a single goal between the sides. France have a free kick.
भाई चलता है
This
साला
looks
मुझे तो
promising in
लगता
terms of distance and angle. And this an
है मैच
opportunity
तो
to pull
इतना
level.
डिले क्यों है भाई
Oh, cracking ball. Mateus. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And he's forced to go back. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Eto chasing after it. De Jong is the team's great visionary. Rummenigge.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Baresi calmly anticipates. Chance for a shot! And there's a goal!
यार फ्रेम
And
ड्रॉप तो
this
नहीं हो
is
रहा
getting better and better.
चलता ही हो रहा है
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up. France seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Leading by two and the finishing line in sight. Haaland. Into the last 5 minutes. Now it's Eto. Mateus. For Nesta. Baresi. To Thuram. And it's Ed Nielsen. And that is as far as it goes. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Haaland claiming the man of the match
हो गया
award.
भाई कि
And
नहीं
there
भाई
is
इसको तो
very
नहीं
little
मिलना
room for
चाहिए
argument.
किसी और को मिल जाए चलेगा
So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Munich definitely impressing me here,
पूरी भाई भाई भाई
especially the way that attack
बहुत
clicked.
भाई भाई
Whether it was link-up play,
ये
running
defense
in
पूरी
behind,
भाई
this has just been a
2005
great day at the office.
well played man well played
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
nice squad man everything a person can do for 4 CB how is that possible अरे भाई मजाक कर रहा हूँ चिल चिल मुझे पता है तू मजाक कर रहा है इधर से तो तू चाह रहा होगा कि ना मिले साले को तब ना हम लोगों ने आज 3 मैच खेले एक में तू जीता है 2 में मैं जीता हूँ ठीक है मानता है कि नहीं मानता है कि अच्छा खेलता हूँ तेरे देख एक में मैं जीता और एक में मैं जीता इसमें तू जीता 2-1. I won. 3-0, 3-0, 1-0. यहाँ पे यूजर इनको मैं नाम चेंज करूँ या एडिट स्क्वाड नेम में नाम, स्क्वाड नेम में नाम? अरे यार, बोल दिया मैंने। क्या हो गया भाई? यार ये shifted है। भाई भाई बंदा पागल हो गया भाई। कोऑर्डिनेट भाई रात में चलते हैं क्या? रात में आऊंगा मैं थोड़ा जा रहा हूँ। बहुत देर से स्ट्रीम करो भाई, 2.5 घंटे। ठीक है, सब कर दो भाई जरूर। या फिर रुको, मैं आपको ये पूछ देता हूँ। आप अपना नाम ऐड करना भाई, नाम डालना है। इसको रुको, मैच डाल देता हूँ। देखो भाई, कुछ नहीं मिला भाई स्पिन एंड स्पिन में तो कुछ भी नहीं मिला, कुछ भी नहीं। यस यस, 20 जस्ट नाउ। नहीं भाई, नहीं किया मैंने। बस मुझे नहीं चाहिए भाई आगे, इसलिए मैं नहीं कर रहा उसको। मुझे इसमें से कुछ भी नहीं चाहिए इनफैक्ट। ना हज़ार्ड चाहिए, ना ज़्लाटन चाहिए, लैम्पार्ड भी नहीं चाहिए, गार्डियोला है मेरे पे, एक भाई को कुछ भी है मेरे पे, स्नाइडर नहीं चाहिए मुझे कुछ। ओके ब्रो, ओके, रात में खेलते हैं भाई, हाँ? ठीक है भाई। ठीक है, रात में 2 गेम और खेलते हैं भाई। ठीक है, फॉर्टनाइट भाई रात में खेलते हैं। ठीक है, रात में मैं लाइव आऊंगा। देखते हैं, अगर रात में अगर आप हो तो ठीक है। नहीं ब्रो, नहीं कर रहा हूँ, वेस्ट ऑफ। विशाखा है ये मैं। ओके गाइस, थैंक्स फॉर वाचिंग। यस ब्रो, आई स्पीक इंग्लिश, हिंदी, बिहारी एंड बंगाली आल्सो। वी कैन प्ले ब्रो। ओके, आई एम गोइंग टू हैव माय डिनर एंड वी कैन प्ले नाइट टुगेदर। रामलाल फायदा नहीं है भाई, वंश फायदा नहीं है ब्रो। मुझे नहीं चाहिए इसमें कुछ ये। चल तू बोल रहा है तो मुझे कुछ फायदा नहीं लग रहा भाई, कुछ भी नहीं मिला मुझे भरोसा है पूरा। क्या बोला था भाई? कुछ भी मिला। आई नो माय लक ब्रो। एक बार ये टू वे मिलने वाला है, ठीक है, तो मैं छोड़ रहा हूँ भाई, मुझे नहीं चाहिए। भाई मुझे पता है नहीं मिलता है ऐसी चीज। आई नो माय लक ब्रो, आई नो माय लक। कोडेन दिया बता, इसमें से कोई भी दे देता तो भी मैं मान देंगे कि कुछ तो दिया। मैं बोला था दिस इज माय। ओके ब्रो, ब्रो आई एम गोइंग ब्रो, आई एम गोइंग टू हैव माय डिनर एंड ऑल। वी कैन प्ले इट नाइट ब्रो। थैंक यू गाइस, थैंक यू फॉर वाचिंग। डू लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब। We can play together and you can get the notification for the recent lives and all. So guys, those are the things. So, bro, I have my Insta ID here. Wait a minute, I will add this in the description. You can go and check it out afterwards. I have to add it there only. Okay, bro. Bye bye. Thanks for watching.